And I'm just genuinely, can I say, thrilled to be in New York performing. I've missed you guys so much. Mostly because I went to a lot of the other states, and shockingly, they were extremely anti-Semitic. I'm kidding. Everyone was really nice and welcoming. But there's nothing like being back in New York. Yeah. And I've been working for a year on this tour, and I was supposed to be done about 6 months ago, and then after my last show, my agent called me up. He's like, yo, Claude. He doesn't even talk like that. Let's roll with it. He's like, yo, Claude. I'm like, what do you want, you curly-headed fuck? Not me being anti-Semitic. He was like, we gotta get you back out there, more shows. Let's do a big one in LA. We'll invite a bunch of buyers and talent scouts. Let's do it. And I was like, no. Mostly because I don't really like to work, But also because I'm like John Mayer, I don't think I want to go to LA anymore. Yeah. I'm like John Mayer, but I don't pee on the women I have sex with, You didn't hear it from me. Call me. That's how you do it, right? Yeah, a fun fact about me is I do not fuck with LA. I do not like it over there. Mostly because of the people. They're horrendous. And so self-righteous in the way they talk so slow. It's what do you want? Spit it out. It's infuriating. They're like, hi. Hi, I'm Rain. I have my own kiln, and my dress is made of wheat. I just literally hate LA, the people, but also because LA is not what I like to personally categorize as a fat-friendly travel destination. If you know, you know. If you don't know, thin privilege. Yeah, that's right. And I've actually thought for so long that it would be lit if I started a travel blog called fatfriendlydestinations.com. I think that would be really fucking helpful, no? Nobody's marketing towards the horizontally challenged. Lean in. I'm gonna expose myself. I'm the biggest loser. Okay. I actually thought of this idea 5 years ago that if there was a travel blog towards targeted towards fat people, it would be really successful. And ever since I thought of the idea, I live in fear that someone is gonna think of it and take on my idea, and I'm not gonna make any of the money. So I actually own the domain name fatfriendlydestinations.com, yeah. 99 cents on GoDaddy. It's the American dream! I'm not done, lean in. Currently, if you were to whip out your phone and go to fatfriendlydestinations.com, you would be redirected to claudiaoshry.com. And that's on being tech savvy. I think I would change a lot of lives if I was the editor-in-chief of FFD. That's what we're calling it. Because, I think I would actually win Nobel Peace Prizes for the literature I would write. Not me being delusional, but I actually think that I would. And I know the first piece that would really put my name out there as a writer. I would write a listicle. Listicles are so dumb. Everyone on BuzzFeed is here's what type of eggs you like based on your horoscope. It's so fucking stupid, but I would write one. But I would do a roundup. Here are my 35 favorite hotels in the world that have towels slightly larger than a handkerchief. Yeah, what the fuck is that? I get to the hotel, I see the towel, I'm oh, they gave me a special towel just for my areola? That is so thoughtful. It's so annoying. Everywhere I go. I was just in Europe. Yeah. Goes to Europe once. But I was in Europe. And it was a really treacherous travel day for me. It was a 9-hour flight. And I travel with a Jewish body. We don't travel well. I'm sweating like an animal by the time we land, and I had gotten a spray tan before the flight. Yeah. So I had those brown crustaceans betwixt my breasts. It was fun. By the time I got to Italy, I was you know what? I think I need to take a shower. So I get to the hotel, gorgeous facility, really stunning architecture. Get to my room, I take this freezing cold shower, and I'm just feeling grateful for Italian water. I'm like, this is Gordo, Miranda, Lizzie, like I'm loving it. Thank you, Paolo, for this beautiful shower. And I get out of the shower, I wrap the towel around my body, and then my whole pussy's hanging out. And I was shocked to see my pussy there. I actually didn't even see my pussy because, like, my tits are so big. So I, like, went into the mirror and I was like, oh my God, pussy! What are you doing here? It was actually, like, a really traumatizing moment for me. Like, I remember, like, looking in the mirror and, like, my body just, like, looked defeated, you know? I have, like, dark under-eye circles, like a pussy. And I remember really thinking to myself, like, this is one of the lowest points of my life. Can I please go back to America now? Fuck you, Gordo. And I just don't know what that is. Everywhere I go, tiny little towels. Tiny little towels. It's bullshit. You know what it is? It's fucking fatphobic. Yeah. What do we want? Towels. When the fuck do we want them? And you know, we live in a day and age where, like, if you want to be a successful platform, you have to be, like, cause-driven. You know, you have to have, like, a philanthropic element, which is, like, so fucking annoying, but, like, I can't get into that. And so I want to be successful at FFD, and I have such a good cause. You know, by the way, you know who I blame for that whole thing? Tom. Tom's, yeah. He started that whole philanthropic bullshit. He was, like, allegedly giving shoes to the kids in Africa. Yeah, sure. All I'm saying is I never saw a picture of a kid in Africa wearing a loafer, okay? It's giving fraud. It's giving fraud. They should call the company Tom's Girardi. Kobe. So I want to be a cause-driven platform at FFD, and I have such a good fucking cause. Like, if you're staying at a hotel and you're not going to use the gym, lower rate. No, because, like, they're baking that shit into the cost of your room. Those hotels have really fancy facilities. And of course, you know, nothing in life is guaranteed, but I can pretty much guarantee you I'm never going to use the gym at a hotel. I could have just ended that sentence after gym. Like... No, like, there's nothing in that gym for me. Is there a Krispy Kreme drive-thru in there? So I should be paying less. I'm never gonna go in there. And why am I shouldering the cost for some hooker to use the elliptical? And that's our message at FFD.